Bodine52, how are you, folks? I'll tell you what, when it's November or December in the state of Michigan and you are out on your motorcycle, it's going to be a great day. Matter of fact, up there I see another guy out on his motorcycle today, and I'll tell you what, I'm just wondering if the only people that are out today are big bad bikers, because all of us that ride motorcycles, we're bad people, bad guys, bad ladies, right? Come on, we're wild, we're crazy. I don't think that's the case. Let me tell you what the motorcycle community has showed me over the last 3 weeks. So my question of the day is, do you think that the view of folks that ride motorcycles has changed over the years? Maybe that's the last 5 years, 10 years, 20 plus years if you've been riding that long. And let's talk about what many people, or some people, I guess I shouldn't say many, what I think some people think fits into the motorcycle person. And I say that because obviously there's men and there's women. So let's go through the potential list of what people, I believe, at times think. Now, this isn't scientific, so don't fact check me on this, but this is what I believe. People that ride motorcycles are just people that aren't working, have a bunch of tattoos on them, and are looking for trouble. Right? I mean, you go to a rally or you go out for lunch somewhere and there's a bunch of motorcycles out. Some people may come out and they may be big guys, tattoos all over them. Somebody that you'd go, ooh, wow, man, I don't want to pick a fight with that guy. Or, let's look at the other side of it. Ladies, the ladies that ride, whether it's your own motorcycle, or you ride two up with your better half, whatever that looks like, and they go, oh, those are the crazy girls. Man, those are crazy. Right? They're probably just, don't work much. They're waitresses. They're looked down at. They're not somebody that I'd want to hang out with. Come on. And you know what? Some of the ladies are waitresses. Some of the guys are looking for a job. Some guys and gals go to work every day in a factory and build things for America. Some of the ladies are supporting their family. Some of the ladies are CEOs of large companies. Some of the men are salespeople. Some of them are managers. Some of them get up every single day and go to a dealership. They're mechanics. They're everybody. All walks of life are people that ride motorcycles. Now, I'm a 55-year-old dude, and I can tell you what, I can walk into a bar with about 30 motorcycles outside and never, ever worry that something bad's going to happen to me. Because we all ride motorcycles. We are brothers and sisters. So with all that said, let me give you 2 examples of why I believe our community is amazing. Number 1, if you follow my channel, my beautiful bride, Mrs. Bodine, and I can't wait till she rides on the back of the bike again. injured herself when she slipped off the back of my truck. Yeah, I did not push her. And at 55 years old, with no health problems, she had to have a new hip. So I did a video on this, and quite frankly, because I'm such a big bad biker, I got emotional during it, which to a certain extent surprised me, right? I like to think that, that whole side of me, I kind of keep that quiet, right? By the way, it's an amazing day here in Michigan when people are riding their motorcycles, and it's November, December time frame. It's just crazy. But, so I did that video on that, and by the way, I will link that video in the description of this one, as well as I'll keep it at the end, so after this video is done, when you get to the end, you'll be able to click on it and go right to that video and check that out. And when I did the video, I really did it for friends and people that have been reaching out because they heard about what was going on with her, so I wanted to kind of give them an update. I had more people look at that video than looked at any of my other videos in the last month or two. 200-300 comments wishing her well. People going from there to my Instagram page, checking out how's she doing, is she moving around, is she okay, is she out of the hospital, what can we do to help. Some of my closest friends texting me every day or every other day, how is she? The wives of my close friends texting me and her, how are you? We're thinking about you and praying for you. Bikers that didn't even know me, never even checked out my channel before, checking in on how she's doing. Yeah, that's some big, bad people, isn't it? No, not at all. So let me tell you the one that really got me. About a week or so ago, I got a message on Instagram from a fellow that I didn't recognize his name, because in his Instagram it was his name, not his name that he uses on YouTube. And he follows my channel. But the message kind of said, hey, I was checking out the video of you and your wife. Is your last name this? And, when we originally looked at that, I'm like, that's odd, but nice. But there was a little part of me that was a little reluctant, because as your channel grows, you may occasionally get some people that don't have the greatest intentions, right? So I was a little cautious, ended up kind of talking to him, quite frankly, ask him why. And he ended up making a comment. He's like, look, watch your video. I have a P.O. box. I saw your P.O. box in the video. And he said, I want to send you guys something. And I'm like, oh my God, dude, you don't have to do that, right? Especially after the guy was being super nice. And I kind of was a little standoffish, to be honest, at first, right? Because I didn't know who the guy was. Well, come out, it is somebody that follows me. He goes by the name of Vivid Black, I believe it is, Vivid Black. I'm not going to tell you his real name. He does not have a channel, but he follows me and a bunch of the folks that I'm friends with. Look at that, folks out there. Isn't that beautiful? So I go to my Mrs. Bodine's first out-of-home therapy was the other day, and she has an hour of therapy. So while she was there, I went and ran some errands. I ran by my P.O. box, and there's a letter in there from him. Saw your video, was kind of touched by it. Hope your wife gets better soon. And by the way, here's a check. Have dinner on me. Who does that? So Vivid Black, thank you. I know I told you didn't have to do that 20 times. I know for a minute I thought about sending you a note back going, dude, that's so generous, you can't do that, I'm going to rip your check up. But I know that's why you sent it to me. So I am going to have a nice dinner with Mrs. Bodine. We'll make sure to take a nice picture, send that to you. And thank you. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. And that's not why I have a P.O. box. But here's a guy who rides a motorcycle, follows some YouTube channels, must be a big bad guy. Right? Not the case. It amazes me, the community we live in. It's like anywhere, you have good and bad people. But I'll tell you what, I am darn excited and happy that I am in this community. I'm happy that I'm on YouTube and have met so many friends. I'm happy that I get to do some moto vlogs and talk to you all every now and then. And I just can't tell you enough how much I appreciate you and a great place this is. So, all right, folks, that is it for me. I'm just going to enjoy a surprise good weather day here in Michigan because it is just beautiful out here. Remember, we're all shapes, sizes, different jobs. We're men, we're women, we're white, we're black, we're Asian. We are all together as brothers and sisters. And I'll tell you what, I'm sure glad I have a motorcycle and met so many folks. That is it for Bodine 52. I am not sure what all these people are doing. Oh, it's a voting place. Well, now they just dated my video. Crap. Alrighty, folks. Be safe on and off the motorcycle. I appreciate you. Check on a friend. You never know. They may just need one of those calls and an ear to listen to. Talk to you later, folks. Bye-bye.